Leogany, VIP boxing down at Sharp Style Boxing in Blackpool, where I'm catching up with Tom VAREY and Levi Barnes, who are out for fight number 7 and fight number 6 for you, mate. Yeah. And both been looking very, very impressive just recently. Levi, you've 2 stoppages on the bounce. You picked up your first one. Was that last time out at Blackpool?
It was the one before.
Was it one before?
Yeah.
But this time we're going big. We're returning to Blackpool at the Winter Gardens with a better lighting rig, because it's always been a little bit of an issue. And we're returning with Talk Sport. So we're opening you up to a much bigger audience, because I think they've got something like 200 subscribers on their YouTube channel. So we're going live, not only on our YouTube channel, but we're going live simultaneously on theirs. So hopefully a few more people will get to see what we see regular, and what I've been seeing today, a little bit of class. Opponents, you've got, he's only small, he's ridiculously tough. You've got Mykhailo Sovtus, from the Ukraine. He's 34 losses, he's only been stopped 3 times by huge punchers who've got, like, you know, nearly every fight they're having, they're stopping people, and they tend to be a little bit bigger. So this time he might stop that run. He might stop that run of. But he's a good, solid kid, and his powers of recovery are phenomenal. Yeah. And you've got a little bit of an unknown quantity. You've got a little Indian kid called Lovpreet, who's got a good winning record. And I was going to say to you, you guy with your first winning record, but I'm wrong.
No, it's wrong. My second fight, he was 3-0.
Yeah, I think he was 2-1, wasn't it?
2-1, 3-0, something like that.
So yeah, it's not nothing new for you. No. But certainly moving in the right direction, because you're just still 19. Have you just turned 20? You birthday, wasn't it? Only a few weeks ago. So it looks like by the end of this year, if everything goes perfect, you both could be sitting very pretty and looking forward to an exciting 2025.
Yeah, definitely. 100%, yeah. Hopefully.
And on this show, what I said before, we've gone up market, we're tucking the budget up a little bit, we've got a great lighting rig there, like I say, Talk Sport. And not only that, we've got our first title fight for your stablemate, Jacob Rowe.
Yeah, 10 rounds in it.
10 rounds against a kid with a phenomenal record. I think in his 11 wins, he's stopped 9 of them. Yeah. So certainly a puncher. But I don't know too much about him, because most of his fights have been over in Ghana, where he's from. So I think this is his first trip over here. But it's for the Commonwealth Youth title, which is for anyone who's under the age of 24. I think, is Jake 21 or 22?
21.
21. Yeah. So a perfect stepping stone for him if everything goes well. And we've got Big Lewis on there, and I think Brad Ray's just been added. So it's a genuine sharp style show.
Yeah.
And last time, I know you were in Leeds, but Sharp Style stole the show, because 3 outstanding performances, as I mentioned before. You picking up your second stoppage, Brad getting his third one on the bounce.
Brad, him and Jake.
Oh yeah, Jake getting stoppage as well against John McKenzie, I think it was. So you excited for September 7th?
Yeah, of course, can't wait.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Nice. Itching, ready to go.
Is it all moving the way you hoped it when you first kicked over? Because it's a tough sport, boxing, and it doesn't always go your way. You know, you've got to be lucky, as well as we know how talented you are because of what you won in the amateurs. But you have got to be lucky. You've got to stay injury free. You've got to stay, not ill. It's really hard, especially at this level, because none of you are making any money.
No, it's hard.
That's the hard bit, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the hard bit right now. It's just taking your time.
Yes.
The money will come out.
I'm sure it will, because both your last few performances, you've really been showing that potential that you had as amateurs. Where was it 4 national titles and European medals, and you a bronze world medal, and again silly amount of national titles. So we've got high expectations for both of you. Do you like that, or do you forget about the amateur days now?
Forget about it now, it's a different sport, bro.
Yeah.
Program's different, isn't it?
Have you found that, who have you been pairing with it? Because I've just been watching yours today, and you don't really have to go out of this gym, do you?
No.
You every one of you has got a sparring partner in. There's 4 of you that can all mix it together, and then we've got Brad and Lewis who can, you know, like take up one another on. But who have you been pairing with and who have you been sparring with for this show?
So we've got the best sparring in the country, like especially me anyways. I've got him and Jake, a bit heavier, experienced, older and everything. I couldn't ask for better sparring really.
We've all got good sparring in the gym.
Yeah.
We don't really need much sparring for now.
So self-contained then?
Yeah.
Yeah, well listen, I'm genuinely excited for this. Like I say, it's our first show with TalkSport. Hopefully we'll open you up to a bigger audience. I think, like I say, we did it last time with TalkSport, but for some reason there was a bit of a technical issue and we didn't go live with them. But we had a kid called Darren Rees who was commentating, who was raving over you. Hopefully they'll get a chance to rave over you, and hopefully your stablemate picks up his first title.
Yeah, definitely.
Of course.
Does that excite you? Because hopefully 2025, you two are going to be going for them.
That's it.
Yeah. It's a plan. He's just following the lead now. You know, not following the lead. He's like
leading the way.
Yeah. And like
breaking waves for you two.
Yeah.
And like I say, what's cool about this is your ages. You know, 20, 19, it's silly. Because by the time you're 21, you could be there or thereabouts. If you're not, you could be a 1 or 2 fights away from being British champions. And at 21 in Britain, that doesn't happen too often. And if it does, those guys tend to go on to world level. Is that what you still two are dreaming about?
Yeah, no, of course. Wouldn't be in it if I weren't.
And is that dream coming more of a reality to you?
Yeah, definitely.
Gets closer every day.
I know you move around with one another, but you do travel all over the country, sparring the best lads out there. Do you get a lot of confidence from that?
Yeah, you do, you do. Yeah.
You get to see what's out there and you're sparring guys at world level and you know what level you're at when you spar them.
And is it hard for you, because you do spar the best kids in the country, right, and some of the best kids in the world. Is it hard when you get these, because these are learning fight skill for you, you know, and we try and get you as tougher opponents can we, like I say, the kid we've got for you, silly tough. I don't know anything about Lovpreet, so does that excite you, the fact that we don't know too much about him, but we do know he's got a winning record?
Yeah, of course, yeah. Obviously it looks better on my behalf. Obviously he's winning records, but it's like, it's fun going into the unknowns, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I was saying, does that keep you focused?
Yeah, of course
in camp?
it does,
Yeah? Well, listen, we don't need to say too much more. It's going to be a top night. Hopefully it's going to be a fantastic night for Sharp Style. I mean, if we can get 5 wins out of 5, then like I say, 2025 will definitely be a very exciting year for you two. So good luck for the rest of the camp, even though there's only a few days left of that, because this is the final hard week of training.
Yeah,
that's it, yeah.
And it's rest and recover.
100%, yeah.
Right, well, good luck for the 7th. I'll see you down there, and hopefully we'll be chatting to you and saying 7-0 and you 6-0.
Definitely.
Take care, lads. See you later. Bye.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.